Hey guys, Dylan here. My group had Chapter 6, Section 4, which is Gender and Teaching and Learning. The first section is Sex and Gender. It basically just sets up the rest of the section and goes over two key terms, which is gender and sex. Gender is traits and behaviors that society judges to be appropriate for men and women. Notice how society is bolded because that is more related to gender. Sex refers to the biological differences between men and women, biological being the key word there. Then it goes into gender identity, which is a personal sense of being male, female, both, or neither. Please note that since society has changed over the years, it is not as straightforward as previously thought. Hence why transgenders often feel like they're trapped inside the wrong body. This can lead to some students behaving in gender atypical ways, which is just like behaving outside the norm of what they're supposed to. An example of that is like a young boy playing with dolls or identifying with girls more so than guys. To continue that, there isn't a timetable for when a person can figure out how they want to identify themselves or when their gender identity formation takes place. So these students may feel vulnerable or discriminated against in the classroom or at schools. Therefore, it is important for the teacher to support everyone during their process of gender identity formation. The next section is gender roles. It is the expectation of how people should behave, whether that be feminine or masculine. Example, girls play with dolls and are like caretakers of people, or boys are more assertive and are the quote-unquote breadwinners of the family. And by the age of 6, most children understand that there are genders and develop their own gender schemas of how to act in society. This society is, we see gender roles everywhere, whether that be at Walmart with girls having dresses and boys having bikes in the store, or even McDonald's where girls get princesses and guys get like action figures and stuff like that. To continue here, gender schemas is the act of using knowledge or gender roles to influence how one thinks and behaves. It is important to note that you should always be supportive of people because you never know how someone could be thinking of a situation, so you don't want to make them to feel alone and by themselves. And that leads to the fact that there are many factors when thinking of how someone can think about who and where they are in society. Yeah, that's about it.